Danny Flexant here for Seconds Out, my old pal Johnny Nelson. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm good, Danny, I'm good.
Glad
Back
to hear
in business again.
I want to ask you about a big heavyweight fight, but at a domestic level. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, really intriguing to me, and a genuine 50-50 fight. What do you make of it?
You know what, when I saw it on Breakfast TV, Frank Warren was sat there. No matter what you say about Frank Warren, his timing is always right. You know, Frank Warren for a short time in my career was my promoter. And so timing-wise, he knows, you know, he's a big-time, big-show producer of fights. And I think this fight has captured everyone's imagination here in the UK domestically. Love him or loathe him, I think it's a great matchup, and I think it's a great opportunity, a great chance that Frank Warren's taking for Dubois, because he doesn't have to do it right now. But he's thinking, you know what, I want to springboard this boy higher, bigger, beyond, because Joe Joyce is tough. Joe Joyce, if you know what happens when he spars with Anthony Joshua up in Sheffield, they got to close the doors, no cameras are on. So Joe Joyce can fight, and he can fight for fun. And so they're putting Dubois in, this young, up-and-coming young man. He wants to get in there, and he wants to have a crack at beating Joe Joyce domestically for people to see it. And the thing is, they've done it on a platform where anybody and everybody, your casual fans, people that aren't even interested in boxing, can see this fight. It's all good for our sport. I think it's a great matchup. I think it's very hard to pick who'd win unless you're a fan of one of the fighters. But from the outside looking in, I can see why Joyce would win. I can see why Dubois would win. I can see why both fighters could lose. Joyce gets hit too a lot. Dubois never boxed anybody of that caliber. Still fresh, still hungry, still fight fit. So again, I can give an argument for both fighters. So I'm just looking forward, for once, being a spectator and a fan, to sit there and think, this is one of those fights.
And metaphorical gun to your head, who wins and how?
I knew you'd do that. You know what, there's two fights that I'm hoping never to be asked about. One is this one, and the other one is Joshua and Fury. So don't ask me about that until we get to it. This one here, boys, if you're watching this is not personal, trust me. I go Dubois. And the reason why I go Dubois is because Joe Joyce gets hit too much. He can bang, he can tough, he's a great athlete, he's a very clever, intellectual guy, but he gets hit too much. And at heavyweight, one punch can change everything. You can't afford to give shots away like that. But I know what he's capable of doing. I know he can take a shot. I know he can dig a shot, but he gets hit too much. And that's the only thing that gives it away for me in my choice. I like both fighters. I think both fighters potentially can go so far. But gun to my head, I'm going Dubois.
We really appreciate you sticking your head above the parapet and making a pick. So brilliant, Johnny. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure.